Hi, Lisa Berenson with Quilter's Thread. We're here for a follow-up today on color value. So you can look at the other video and see the issue I had when I was making this quilt with color values. What I'm here today to do is talk more about the color filters I mentioned in the previous video. So I use two color filters. One is red and one is green. And what happens with these, the usefulness of these, is that it actually takes the color out of the fabric we're looking at, so we can simply see the color value. Now, the reason that I use two colors, and you can actually use more colors than this, but the reason I use two colors is that the green doesn't work on greens and the red doesn't work on reds. So you need the variation. You can actually take the complementary color to any color. Orange is a complement of blue. You can use an orange filter against blue to make it completely neutral and see and make these value judgments as well. But then you need more different colors of filters. So when I was looking at these fabrics, I could see it visually. And I don't know that you're going to be able to see this in the video, but I was going for the same value for the green here as the green here. And what happened is the greens do match. There is a green in this tone on tone that matches, but the tone on tone reads as a lighter value because the lighter tones are more dominant. If I needed a tool to see that, I can put the red filter against this and see it very easily. Really, the best way to use this is to put it against your eyes and put it down here in case you can see it on the camera and see the value differences. So the other one that was a big issue on this was the pink. Well, I can't really use the red very well with the pink because there's so much red in it. But with the green, you can see very easily that these two fabrics do not match in value. And if you put it up to your eyes, you can really see it. Now, another thing about color value, and this is especially true, you can see it with the tone on tones, but with print fabrics. Sometimes we'll have patterns, or we'll just make a pattern where we want to have a wide variety of colors. And we want to separate them so we're using all the light values here, all the medium values here, and all the dark values here. Sometimes when I do that, I use a 5-value color scale. That's what this is called. And all it is a bunch of rectangles, 5 rectangles, white on this end, black on this end, and 3 shades of gray in between that are very evenly dispersed between the black and the white. And then I can take a fabric, we'll take the green one here, and set it down. And I can set it down on this color value scale, use my filter, and determine where it should be. Is it value 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? In this case, it's a little darker, I can see, than this middle value 3. So I would classify that as a 2, and it would go in my 2 pile. Possibly, if I was looking for 3 values in my quilt, I would need to make a decision. Is that going to go to the mediums or to the lights? I save those that are in between for the end because value is very much related to the fabric that this fabric is up against. Certainly, if I put it up against black, that's a very light fabric. But if I put it up against white, it's a very dark fabric. So I have to evaluate it in the scope of all the fabrics I'm using as well. I hope that cleared things up. These videos are tough for me because I don't have you standing there saying, here's my follow-up question, or yes, Lisa, you answered that question. So please fire the questions back. Contact me at quiltersthread.com, on Instagram, on Facebook, on our YouTube channel, wherever you need to. I'll get your questions answered. This is Lisa at Quilter's Thread. Live well, quilt well.